Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be going over if foreclosed homes are a good or bad investment. So if you're here on this video and you want to know where to find foreclosed homes or how to buy foreclosed homes, I've already made a video on that. So it's going to be popping up here, over here somewhere. Since I already made a video on where to find foreclosed homes or how to buy foreclosed homes, we're going to be solely focusing on if a foreclosed home is the right investment for you. As you already know by watching my other video, and I know you have, a foreclosed home it's a bank-owned property, right? Someone didn't pay their mortgage, bank took their property back, now the bank is trying to sell it. And that's great for us investors because we can buy a property lower than what we could pay if it was on the market. Hey, before we get into if a foreclosed home is a good investment or a bad investment, hit the like button, make it turn blue because it really does help the YouTube algorithm say that this video is worth watching, and I really believe it is. So hit that like button. So is a foreclosed home a good or bad investment? It really depends on your personal risk tolerance. What do I mean by that is whenever you're buying a foreclosed home, you don't know what you're getting yourself into whenever you're going into a foreclosed home because you can't see the inside of this property, and you're typically gonna have to pay all cash for it. If your risk tolerance is high, then go for it because foreclosed homes are risky. There's no doubt about that. Foreclosed homes are risky because you can't see the inside of these properties. So you're going to have to go into it blind. If you love real estate investing, subscribe to this YouTube channel down below. Turn on bell notifications. What do I mean by that? Because I don't think a lot of people know what that means. Click the little bell whenever you click on subscribe, and you'll be notified every single time that I post a new YouTube video, which is all centered around real estate and some type of investing. And what can start out as a great investment, as in you see everything as face value, right? You see the purchase price of $25,000. You know this property is worth $75,000, all renovated and updated. But for that example, let's say your renovation costs you, let's just say $60,000. You paid $25,000 for it. Now you're putting $60,000 into the property. Well, now you're upside down because you can only sell it for $75,000. You can try to sell it higher if you want to, but typically the market's going to bring it down to what the actual market price is. So then that good investment that you saw as face value, it can turn sideways. It can turn into a bad investment for you. You can lose money on it. And more importantly, you're going to lose time on this deal. And the opportunity cost is way higher because you could have used that time to either buy another foreclosed property and actually made money on the deal, or buy a buy and hold property and just cash flow. So to say if it's a good investment or bad investment, they're good investments in terms of face value, what you're seeing in front of you, what the purchase price is, what you can sell it for. But whenever you get into detail, right? If you don't look at things for face value anymore and you actually dive in whenever you buy the property, that's when it can turn into a bad investment. And that is the risk that you're taking. That's why your risk tolerance level needs to be way up here. For me personally, if you're asking, James, will you invest in foreclosed homes? It depends, right? It always depends on who is a person buying it. So for me in my situation, no, not right now, but later on down the line, whenever I'm buying foreclosed homes, I'm going to be having that capital that I know if I bought this investment, looked at it face value and said, hey, it's a great investment, let's go for it. If it turns sideways, I'm going to lose a little bit of money, but not a lot. But in that video I talked about earlier where you can buy foreclosed homes and how to buy them, that's exactly where I'm going to be going whenever I want to buy foreclosed homes. Because like I've said many times, foreclosed homes can be good investments. They can also be bad investments whenever you start to get into the nitty-gritty of your renovation. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever bought a foreclosed home and if it has turned sideways on you or if it was a fantastic investment. And until next time, guys, I'm out. See ya.